What is going on, Vault members? Vito here from MiniWarGaming.com, and welcome to another episode of Beato the Vito. I've got Carl once again, and we are going to be playing 1,500 points this time of Demons of Slaanesh versus the Tau. Yes, that's right, the Tau are back at it again, looking to take on the Demons of Slaanesh. If you want to be in Carl's spot, please go to MiniWarGaming.com/challenge for all those deets. But until then, let's take a look at the board and the armies. Also, I should say that this is going to be Carl's last day with us. Carl's been with us for 2 weeks.
2.5 weeks.
2.5 weeks. It's sad to see him go, but I do want to wish him very safe travels back home.
Much appreciated.
And make sure to come back sometime.
I'll definitely try and come back next year again.
Awesome. But until then, folks, let's take a look once again at those board and the armies.
Hey, before we watch this video, want to join us for an enormous 40-person Apocalypse game? Well, we're having Apocalypticon 2020 this coming April 17th and 18th. For all the details, go to MiniWarGaming.com/challenge.
Taking a look now at 1,500 points of Demons of Slaanesh. I'm going to be running a Battalion detachment and a Supreme Command detachment. Battalion is going to be on this side and Supreme Command on this side. Taking a dive in deep into my Battalion, I'm going to be running 3 units of 30 Demonettes for my troop choices. All of them are going to be running with the Icon, Musician, and Champion in each one. For Elites, I have 2 single units of Fiends. For my HQ choices, I am going to be running a Herald of Slaanesh on foot in the form of Sigvald the Magnificent. And for my Warlord, it's going to be the Contorted Epitome. For her artifact, she's going to be running with the Slothful Claws, which gives her +1 strength, -2 AP, and 2 damage. Additionally, each time I make a wound roll of a 4+ with this weapon, the hit is resolved at -4 AP instead of a -2. And for my Warlord trait, I'm going to be taking the Quicksilver Duelist. Anytime she makes a charge roll, she can re-roll all failed hit and wound rolls in the fight phase. And in addition, she is a Super Psyker, so that is going to be pretty decent with her. Moving on over now to my Supreme Command detachment. This is going to be the first time that I'm fielding these models, and I'm going to be running 3 identical Demon Princes with wings and malefic talons. So I'm going to be running the rule of cool with these guys, not WYSIWYG. So yep, all 3 of them with malefic talons and wings. And that is going to equal 1,500 points of Demons of Slaanesh. And now we're going to take a look at 1,500 points of Tau. Carl, where would you like to start?
Well, I have a Battalion detachment with 2 units of troops, or 3 units of troops. 1 8-man breacher. Because there I paid for the leader. I have 2 strike teams of also 6-man. And then I have 2 teams of 5 Pathfinders. Now I'm trying out Vespids. I haven't had a chance to try them out yet, and I like to see what they do. I have a Krutox and a Farsight Marksman to finish out my elites. I have a stealth unit just by itself, burst cannons, ATS, and then my usual loadout on the broadsides. 2 missile sides, 1 railgun, all with smart missiles, all with ATS. 1 has 3 shield drones, 1 has 4 shield drones, and then I have a transport. Because I'm going to try and put the Breachers and Dark Strider in there, and they're going to go zoom up the table and try and go say hi to you. And then I have Shadow Sun and a Cadre Fireblade, and the Cadre Fireblade will be my Warlord with the Puregram Engram chip, and through Unity, through Devastation will be his Warlord trait.
And this is going to be Tau Sep?
This is all Tau Sep. Nice.
1,500 points of Tau. This is the board that we're going to be playing on today. The mat itself is from Urban Mat. All of the terrain that you are seeing here, that was made by Adam from Green Leaf Terrain. And then all of these crystals, I love using these crystals any chance that I can get. These are from Gale Force 9. As for our narrative for today, the Tau have been looking for a new planet to colonize on the surface, but as they are wandering along the surface, they've actually fallen down into a Slaanesh labyrinth. Why are the Slaanesh down here? We don't know, but that's why the tower are here to find out. But they need to get out of this labyrinth or fall ill to Slaanesh's powers. Carl and I have decided that we are going to be playing Open War today. I haven't played Open War in a while, so it's always refreshing to play something new. For our deployment card, it's going to be... Ooh, good old vanilla. For our objective, Carl, why don't you go ahead and flip it? Field of Glory. Place one objective marker at the center of the battlefield before rolling off. Starting with the winner of the roll-off, each player sets up one objective marker in their deployment zone more than 6 inches from any battlefield edge. At the end of the 5th battle round, the player that controls the most objective markers wins the battle. A player wins immediately if they control all 3 objective markers at the end of their turn. And finally, the twist. Warp Storm. Add 1 to all psychic tests and deny the witch tests. In addition, add 1 to the number of mortal wounds that a model suffers from perils of the warp. Wow, we are all set up. I've deployed my objective right over here. The objective that's right in the middle board is bang right over here. And as for the Tau, they've deployed their objective right over here. Carl, why don't you give us a little bit of a rundown of how you've set up?
I'm just kind of trying to counter deploy, because if you go first, you're going to move closer to me, but most of my stuff is just within range of you anyway, so you could potentially get into first turn charges with a few guys, and that could be devastating for me, so I'm trying to counter deploy against that.
Yeah, so you put a lot of your stuff kind of as far back as you could, but with still having a lot of your stuff on the objective over here. As for me, I deployed right on the line because I want to attempt to get right up in your grill. We have 30 Demonettes being accompanied by Herald on foot with Demon Prince, another Demon Prince with my Warlord Contorted Epitome with 30 Demonettes, Fiend, Demon Prince, 30 Demonettes, and then another Fiend holding this back line with that objective. Right now, Slaanesh Demons will be going first, because I do want to go first, unless the Tau can roll to seize the initiative. So Carl, can you roll that 6? Ooh, I saw a 6 in there a little bit.
I did see the vest too.
But we got a 2, so we're going to go right into Demons of Slaanesh, turn number 1. We're going to go right into the movement phase, and I'm going to start running everything. We're going to start off with this unit here of Demonettes. We are going to advance them, getting a 5, and they get +1 to this. So, woo, they are going far, my friends. And I'm going to show you guys, because I'm going to start advancing my entire army, and I'm going to show you guys what it looks like after I advance that. Woo! And this is where we ended up. I did end up spending a command point because I advanced them and I got a 1. So I decided to spend a command point to reroll. I got a 3 and they ended up over here. But then Carl decided to use, was it the engram chip?
Engram chip, yeah.
Yeah, and he got a 6, so he got a command point back. But the rest of my forces did end up advancing. So boom, 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 boom. This is where everybody is after my movement phase. Jumping right now into my psychic phase. We're going to start off with my general, who not only gets +1 naturally, she also gets a further +1 because of the twist. She's going to be casting Delightful Agonies onto this squad over here. And if I successfully get that off, these guys are going to have a 6-up Feel No Pain. We do get that off with a 7, technically a 9. There's no way for them to stop that, or the Tau, so boom, these guys having a 6-up Feel No Pain on the Demonettes. The next spell that she's going to attempt to cast will be Smite. Actually, you know what? I'm going to wait for her Smite. No, I'm going to wait for her Smite, because Smites get harder for my army, because we're not Thousand Suns. So what I'm going to do is Smite from this Demon Prince into these guys being the closest. That super smite! Oh, wow.
Talking about this too.
Jeez, okay. D6 mortal wounds.
Roll a 1.
For 2 mortal wounds. You know what? I'll spend a... How many wounds are these guys?
2 each.
2 each? Do you want to spend a command point? You know what? I'm feeling lucky. I'm going to spend a command point.
Well, you said you also have your general still too, so that's the possibility of the general doing it too.
Yeah, I'm going to spend a command point. Oh no! For 1!
Alright!
It always happens. This Demon Prince will cast Smite onto this guy being the closest. It does go off for D3 mortal wounds for just 1 mortal wound. And now my general will be casting Smite into the stealth suits. Ah!
You get it again!
Jeez, okay, D6 mortal wounds for 5 mortal wounds.
I told you she could do it.
Jeez. Wow, okay, that's going to be the end of my turn. I don't have any illegal charges to actually make, and I have no shooting, so that's just going to be it for the end of Demons of Slaanesh, turn number 1. We just have to bare our teeth of the amount of firepower that we're going to go. So let's now go into Tau, turn number 1.
So at the start of my turn, Shadow Sun's going to declare Cal Young and nominate the broadsides and the strike team to stand still, and everybody gets to reroll all failed hit rolls. Vespids have a 14-inch movement, but I'm just going to move them up just a little bit around the corner. So the tank's going to fly forward to there. Krutox is going to move up to there so he can be within rapid fire range. So these guys need a little bit of line of sight, so they're going to move over a little bit, but still keep one guy on the objective as safety precautions. Kaja's going to run around over to here, and he is going to use his Warlord trait, which he's going to give that unit the stink eye, and every time anybody within 6 inches of him shoots and wounds that unit on a 6 to wound, does an additional AP.
So at the start of the Tau shooting phase, I'm going to spend 2 command points for Warp Surge. And I'm going to give this unit of Demonettes a +1 to their invulnerable save. So now they have a 4-up invulnerable save and a 6-up feel no pain.
So this unit is going to marker light your Demonettes up there. Okay. 4 marker lights, that's what I wanted. This Firesight Marksman is going to put a marker light over here. Miss 2 guys are going to put a marker light there, and the other 3 are going to use their pulse carbines. So the first marker light misses, second marker light also misses.
And then the pulse carbines. How many shots do you get with that?
2.
2 each or just 1 each?
Assault 2.
Okay.
Hitting on 4s, no rerolls because I didn't get my marker lights off. On 3s, 2 wounds.
2 wounds.
Normal saves.
5-up invulnerable save. Oh, 2 will die. The Vespids now are going to be taking aim, and I imagine they'll be firing into this unit of Demonettes.
Yep. Rerolling any 1s, hitting on 4s.
Nice. 3s to wound.
And -2 AP, but you have your impulse save.
5 up. 2 will die.
This tank is also going to fire everything into the Demonettes. 2 gun drones and the burst cannon on front, hitting on 3s, rerolling any 1s. And wounding on 3s, normal save.
5 up invul. 4 go down.
This strike team is going to shoot there, but only 3 are within line of sight, and the other 2 are going to shoot there. But the 3 that have line of sight on this unit have 3 shots each because they're within rapid fire and within range of the Cadra. Hitting on 4s. That one's... And 3s to wound. 3 wound.
4 up invulnerable save. Oh, I make them all.
And then the other 2 shooting at the other unit on 4s.
Nothing.
Nothing. Now for the Krutox shooting at that. Hitting on 4s.
Getting 1.
Strength 7.
Nothing.
So the 6 guys here are shooting into that Demonette squad. Hitting on 4s, rerolling everything.
Okay.
Okay, the 1 reroll. Miss. And then I'm going to throw the Cadre Fireblade in there on a 2.
Nice. And then 3s to wound.
And any 6s will be minus 1 AP, but it doesn't matter.
4 up invul. And 6 up feel no pain. 2 will die.
Oh, okay.
Boom, boom, boom. These guys die.
So the first unit of broadsides, the railgun's going to go into your fiend in the very back. All the smart missiles and high yield are going to go into this unit. Railgun into the fiend, hitting on 4s, re-rolling.
Getting 1 hit. T4.
Strength 8, wounding on a 2.
It's a wound.
Mortal wound in addition to the pool, and it's minus 5 AP.
Okay. So it's mortal wound, so down to 3 wounds. 5 up invulnerable save. Nope.
D6 damage.
Uh-oh. Oh, for 2 damage, so he's got 1 wound left.
I'm going to...
Spending command point to reroll. Oh, still 2.
Okay. And now for the smart missiles, or high yields, pardon me, shooting into that unit on 4s, re-rolling. That was really bad shooting. Come on, guys, you can do better.
I'm looking for 2s to wound. That's everything.
That's everything. Take you.
4 up invulnerable, followed by a 6 up feel no
They're
pain.
D3 each.
Oh, D3 each? Okay, I'll let you roll it then. Sorry.
So the first one is 2. Second one is 2. 3 and 1.
So the first one, oh geez, okay, dead. The second one, dead. The last one, or not the last one, also dead. And then that one has to roll 3, dead. So 4 will die in total. We'll take these 2 as well.
And now for the first batch of smart missiles on 4s, re-rolling.
Looking for 3s to wound. 4 up invulnerable save. Damage.
1 each.
6 up feel no pain. Okay, still 5 die.
Shadow Sun's going to use command and control node for 1 command point and make this broadside unit reroll all failed wound rolls as well now. And it's going to be high yields over there, smart missiles here, and the railgun to try and finish off the guy in the back. So let's go with the railgun and see what he can do this time. Thankfully I get to reroll.
Oh, nothing!
And these smart missiles going into the other nicely demonette unit, re-rolling on everything but 4s. And the other round, a couple more. Wounding on 3s. Re-rolling for
5 up invul. Oh, not that good. 12 of them are going down. That's not that good.
And now for the high yield going into your buffed up demonettes on 4s, re-rolling. And on 2s, re-rolling. There we
That's all of
go.
them. Okay, 4 up invulnerable save.
And they're D3 each.
Alright, these are the ones. 6 up save for these ones. Nope, 2 will die. We have 4 to eat to make. Okay, another 2. Another 2. And then another 2.
Eh?
And then we have 3. Oh, okay.
Wow, she really wants to make that.
Nice. Alright, and then 1 more. Oops. 7 will die.
And now for the charge phase. Tank's gonna charge your units.
I have no Overwatch, so go for it. Getting a 9.
That's more than enough for me to slam up front and go, hi!
And I'm going to go ahead and heroically intervene, boom, with the Demon Prince.
Okay, 3 attacks from the tank, trying to run over the demonettes. On 5s. Nothing. Go ahead and attack me back now.
Alright, I'll go with the Demon Prince. We have 7 attacks with the Demon Prince with the Malefic Talons, hitting on 2s and re-rolling the 1s. We are going to be Strength 7, so looking for 4s to wound.
5 up saves.
2 damage apiece, so 4 damage total.
It's down to 8.
And then the Demonettes will go ahead and pile in. We have 63 attacks in total, but I'm going to roll 30 first. Hitting on 3s. Re-rolling, actually, sorry, no re-rolling 1s. Correction, I do get to re-roll the 1s because of the Demon Prince. Sha. Looking for 5s to wound. 6s count as AP4.
So the first round of volley, I have no saves against that. 4-up save against the normal hit, so I make that. How much are these?
Just 1 damage. So you take 5 wounds.
Okay.
Down to 3.
Down to 3. Next volley.
And then the last volley of attacks hitting on 3s, re-rolling the 1s. Looking for 5s to wound. The 6s alone will penetrate right through. On a 6, do you explode?
Come on, baby. Let me explode. No.
It just gets taken, boom, right out.
And the 9 guys inside.
Oh.
Ooh. I'll spend a command point to reroll 1, so only 1 guy will die.
And boom, this is where these guys are going to end up after it is destroyed. For these ladies over here, we have some morale checks to do. I'll be losing D6 plus 7, unless I can roll a 1. No. Oh, that's so bad. 11 of them are going to die. I'm absolutely going to lose this entire squad, so I'm going to spend 2 command points to make them auto-pass. And then with these ladies on a 2, I'll lose someone unless I can roll a 1. Oh, jeez. Crap. 3 more of them are running away. Whoo, boy, did I just take some heavy, heavy losses. But we now need to go into Slaanesh turn number 2, and we need to make something of this. So the only way I can win is if I need to take that objective. So I cannot go after that, or that is just suicide. So let's go into Slaanesh turn number 2 and see what we can make here, folks. Going now into my movement phase. Let's start off with this Demon Prince. We're gonna go ahead and run him, because if I am within a character, or within range of a character within 6 inches, I can run and charge. And a Demon Prince is within his own self, so I'll go ahead and run him for 6 inches. So he is going to go 18 inches. And the Demon Prince, he is going to whoosh, fly right on over and end up right here. This Demon Prince will run as well, getting a 2, which will end up putting him right there. Unit of Demonettes over here will run as well, getting a 6. And because Demonettes get +1 to their advance, these ladies are going 14 inches that way. I'll go ahead and advance my general. I'm getting 1 inch, but she can go 12, so not a big deal with her. She's just going to end up right to there. This Demon Prince will also run. I need a pretty good number here. A 3. So this Demon Prince, he's going to fly right on over and end up right here. These Demonettes are going to advance as well, getting a 4. So these ladies, they are just going to run, boop, right over here and secure this objective with the Fiend. This big blob of Demonettes, they will run as well, advance for 1, not a big deal. So they are just going to start wrapping around, oops, these guys over here. And then my Herald will just follow suit 6 inches. We're going to go right into the Psychic phase now, starting with this Demon Prince casting Smite. Does go off for D3 mortal wounds, for a total of 2 mortal wounds. This Demon Prince now is going to be casting Smite into this guy over here. Oh, it does go off, getting the +1, D3 mortal wounds, for a total of just 1 mortal wound.
And he's got 3 wounds left.
I suppose my Warlord will cast Smite into this guy over here. Oh, because I get the +2, it's going to be the Super Smite for
I sure just said that in my head.
for D6 mortal wounds.
1.
For 6 mortal wounds, taking him out. And that's because of the twist. For her last spell, she's going to put Delightful Agonies on this unit of Demonettes, which does go off, so they have a 6-up Feel No Pain. And then this Demon Prince will attempt to cast Smite. Closest target will be these Breachers, which we're looking for an 8. Oh no! Super Smite again! D6 mortal wounds!
1!
For 6 mortal wounds! Doo, doo, doo.
You're not being nice with your smites, Vito.
Oh jeez, I'm so sorry. Not really, but I am. Oh no, I broke his arm!
Magnetized.
Okay, that's good. And you know what? Just for the fun of it, my Herald, he will be casting Smite, looking for a 9. Which we do actually get it off, because the +1 goes to a 10. This is not Super Smite for D3 mortal wounds.
There's only one guy left in that unit anyways,
And
so...
it's 2 mortal wounds. Kills the whole squad.
No me showing off breachers, Vito.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Carl. He's dead. I'm sorry. Oh, that's a character! Oh, jeez, okay.
That's why I had him bubble wrapped with all the other guys, so then this way I could do a double whammy on you.
Gotcha.
But you...
Alright, I got no shooting, so we're just gonna go right into the charge phase. This this Demon Prince is gonna declare a charge against these Fire Warriors. You get to make your Overwatches ready.
Well, the Cadra's the only one within range to help greater good, so I guess I'll just throw them all in together. Hitting you on 5s. Toughness 7?
Toughness 6.
Oh, toughness 6, so...
5 to wound.
Oh, 5 still. Take 2.
5 up invul. I'll just take 2 wounds. Correction, I am so used to rolling up my 5 up Demon save, I totally forgot Demon Princes have a 3 up armor. So yeah, Demon Prince takes no wounds. His charge distance. Oh, gee, getting a 9. We're gonna go crash right there. And you know what? For sake of argument, we're gonna throw this Demon Prince into them as well. Getting a 7. He's crashing in as well.
Demonette.
I have no other charges because I definitely don't want to be overwatched here with your shenanigan of all this. So we're just going to jump right into combat.
Well, just because this is a Hail Mary, I'm going to spend 2 command points to attack you, but do I get 1 back on a 6? No, I don't.
That's amazing.
So the 3 that are in base contact with him are going to hit him on 5s.
Getting 2 of them. I am toughness 6.
Strength 3.
6s. Oh,
I got 1!
3.
Make your 3 up save!
Oh, he made it. I'm going to combine both Demon Princes into this. So 14 attacks, hitting on 2s, re-rolling the 1s. This is not looking good for these guys. Oh, thank you very much. Looking for 2s to wound. AP -2.
6 up save. Nothing but vests! Nothing but vests! Okay, I'll reroll the one that I dropped.
And they're all dead.
3 vests! So it looks like I got bested by the vest this time.
Yeah, because that is going to be the end of the game as I hold this objective, I hold that objective, and my 1 fiend all the way in the back there with 1 wound holds that objective. And as per the mission, if you immediately hold all 3 objectives
At the end of your turn.
At the end of the turn, you win automatically. I was a little nervous there for a second because of all of that damage that you did on your first turn. Oh my goodness.
That's why I was trying to aim for that one guy back there, because I knew if you just did try and swarm me here, you would get me off of that one, but you would have to run something for a turn and a half to get back there, which would have given me another round of maybe getting this objective back, or at least you off of it, but you had more guys to keep coming in to swarm. But such is the light dice, and was a great game.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. First time I'm trying with the 3 Demon Princes. They're fun, you know, the 3 twins. Triplets, I suppose you could call them triplets, as they are.
Well, they survived what you thought they wouldn't.
That's true. That's
because
true.
You said they're freshly painted and done up, and that's usually the curse, unfortunately, with those new models. They tend to, before anything really happens, so kind of like what you super smited with my breachers.
Yeah, having all those super smites was pretty incredible. You know what? I didn't even need half the time the +1.
Because you're already rolling.
Yeah, I was rolling a little hot with those super smites. But everyone, thank you so much for watching this short but also fun. I think both Carl and I had a good time with this one.
This was a good one.
Yeah. So everyone, thank you so much for watching, Vault members. Hope you all enjoyed this bat rap, and as always, happy wargaming.